What's up, everybody? Strength Coach Christopher Lopez here at the pit. So I had this plan of going to the beach today to do conditioning, and it's a little overcast. So I'm stuck here, but you got to roll with the punches, right? You just got to get it done anyway. So today I'm going to show you a quick way that you can pretty much stoke your metabolism and burn fat, all while doing exercises that are going to help you, when it comes to your strength training. A lot of people like to sit on ellipticals and exercise bikes and treadmills, and that'll burn calories. But if you want to kill two birds with one stone, you should do exercises that kind of mimic what you do when you strength train. Maybe dial down the intensity a little bit as far as the weight goes, but it's going to prime your muscles for the time when you actually do those heavy movements to get you ready for those big lifts. So the way that I work my conditioning for my clients and myself is pretty simple. It's intervals. You guys have probably heard about interval training at one point or another, whether it's sprint intervals or sled work intervals or whatever it is. I usually pick 2 to 3 exercises and do them at a 30-second on, 30-second off pace. You can make the intervals whatever you like, just make sure the break isn't too long. I mean, a lot of people will do a Tabata, which is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. You can do that. The way I work it for myself is 30 seconds. I've built up to that, and it feels good when I'm done. And it's an easy way because 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off is a complete minute. It's an easy way to time how long you're doing it. So if you do 10 rounds of 3 exercises on 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, that's 30 minutes right there. So keep that in mind. What I normally do is, like I said, pick 3 exercises that mimic strength training movements. So I usually pick the kettlebell swing, battling ropes, and then maybe air squats or something like that. So that's what I do for conditioning. If you don't have one of these, I'm going to walk up to the camera. Get one. It's a Gym Boss. It's an interval timer. You can set the intervals to whatever you want them to be. So it's great for if you're doing sprint work or if you're doing interval training like this or Tabata. You can set the time that you're using to work and the time that you're using for your rest. If you go look on the right side of my blog, czlopez.com, there's a link, Gym Boss link. Click on it. They're like 20 bucks. You can't beat it. It's going to be the best 20 bucks that you spend for your gym training. So I'm going to show you how I work this for myself, for my clients. You guys can do the same. You can pick any 3 exercises you want. You can pick mountain climbers. You can pick air squats. You can pick, as long as it's some sort of something that gets you moving, gets your heart rate up, and it's not too easy. You don't want to sit on an exercise bike for 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. You can, but I wouldn't recommend it. You should do something that keeps you physically moving, as opposed to you sitting on a machine and kind of pushing pedals. So that's why I like to do the battling ropes, kettlebell swings, and air squats. I do air squats today. I'll show you how I work it, but if you see, I set the timer for 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and 29 rounds, which is actually 30 on this because when it hits 0, it's another round. So there's 30 rounds here. It's going to be 30 minutes of pretty intense stuff, and we're going to get it going. So use this in your training on your off days in the morning. It'll stoke your metabolism. I promise you'll see a difference within a couple of weeks if you do something like this as opposed to doing your typical cardio machines. I guarantee you'll see a difference in a couple of weeks. Alright, so I'm going to show you the first couple rounds of how I do it, and then hopefully you guys will mimic it in your own way, using your own exercises. If you have any questions, feel free to drop comments. I'll answer them pretty quickly. So that's it. We're going to get started. We're going to get cranking. You guys better be ready. Alright, so once you click the button, it starts at 30 seconds, it counts down, hit the ropes. Actually, before I do that, I have to weigh down where the rope is anchored to, otherwise this thing's going to go flying. There we go. Alright, that should be good. Drop a sandbag on top, fixes it every time. Alright, so I'm going to start at 30 seconds. It'll beep again once 30 seconds is over. Drop it, you get a 30-second break, then we're going to hit swings, and then 30-second break after the swings, then air squats. Then we do it all over again Set your time for however many rounds you want to do, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and it's going to be awesome. All right, you ready? The idea behind intervals is that you go max effort. You don't really want to slack. And that's what's going to stoke your metabolism, is the fact that you're hitting it all out. Okay, I think you got about 10 seconds left. Hit those swings. You ready? Here we go. Once that thing beeps. Another break. Then we're going to hit our air squats. Get another 30 seconds. Do it all over again for 30 minutes. Another 10 seconds. Whew. All right, and that is round 1 of 10. 10 rounds of 3 exercises, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. That's 30 minutes. Trust me, you do this for a couple weeks, you'll feel your lifts go up. You'll feel like a lot of the movements are more natural, your swings. You'll be able to go a little bit heavier, because the fact that you're cranking up volume with a lighter kettlebell kind of gets that motion down. Allows it to become more natural for you when you go to pick up that heavier weight. Okay? So a lot of explosive movement definitely helps in your strength training. Try it out. You don't have to do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off to begin with. If you do, maybe not a half hour, maybe 10 minutes. The next week, add 2 minutes, maybe then 12 minutes. Build your way up to 30 minutes. Trust me, that's going to be a trillion times better than doing a half hour on an exercise bike. You will drop weight very quickly. All right? I'm going to finish up the circuit. Until next time, see you guys later. And visit the website, cjlopez.com. It's the blog, the gym's website, jerseystrengthfit.com. I'll talk to you guys soon.